What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're on the Draft Network, and we're doing the mock draft 1.0 for myself. Let's get right into it. If you guys want to see these, like, I don't know, like once every 2 weeks or something like that, just let me know. I'll definitely do that for you guys. Let's get started with the Jacksonville Jaguars at number 1. Pretty obvious pick here. Best overall player in the draft is going to be Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson. So he's going to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars with this pick. Number 2 overall. I can go multiple places with this pick. The New York Jets need a lot of things. I'm just not sure if one of those things is quarterback. Actually, no, I'm going to draft a quarterback. I'm going to draft a quarterback based on the possibility that they trade Sam Darnold away. So I'm going to go with, in my opinion, who's the second best quarterback in this draft, Justin Fields out of Ohio State with the second overall pick, betting on that they trust, and not trust, definitely don't trust, trade Sam Darnold. Third pick. I've heard a lot of people, Miami Dolphins should be the Texans pick, but they traded away. The Dolphins, I've heard a lot of people say that the Dolphins need a quarterback. I'm not one of those people. I think Tua will be just fine, and you can't give up on him this early. So with that said, I think they're fine on O-line. I really do. So I think they're gonna go with a wide receiver at this spot. And I think that wide receiver is going to be Devonta Smith out of Alabama. Obviously, Heisman winner, absolutely fantastic season, one of the greatest seasons we've ever seen from a wide receiver. Probably the best, honestly. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I think he's going to go third. I really do. He may not be the best receiver in the draft, but I think he's going to be taken first. Number 4, the Atlanta Falcons definitely need a quarterback. Maybe can sit behind Matt Ryan for 1 year. Zach Wilson out of BYU, my third best quarterback in the draft. Number 5, Cincinnati Bengals. I think this is the most obvious selection besides Trevor Lawrence in the entire draft. They definitely need to protect Joe Burrow, and Panay Sewell can definitely help them do that. Best O-lineman in the draft. Definitely 100%. Panay Sewell is it would be a deep mistake for the Bengals not to go with O-line here if it's available. It could be Panay could be taken as high as 2 in the draft to the Jets, but I don't see that happening. So I think he's going to go 5 to the Bengals on this one. 6, the Philadelphia Eagles. They also need a lot of things. What can I say? Wide receiver is definitely one of those things. I don't think Patrick Surtain is going to go this high, so I am going to go with a wide receiver. In my opinion, that would be Jamar Chase out of LSU. The Detroit Lions, they could also use a wide receiver, man. They got Marvin Jones probably leaving, so they really could use one. Also could go with Micah Parsons here. But he seems to be falling down a lot of people's draft boards for whatever reason. But Jalen Waddle, I don't know if they go with Jalen Waddle. I don't know if they do. So I'm going to go, let's see here. They could draft Moa, honestly. They really could. But no, I'm going to go with the best player available, Jalen Waddle out of Alabama. Now with my team, the Carolina Panthers at 8, definitely... This needs to be, in my opinion, it needs to be linebacker or tight end. But I don't think you can draft a tight end this high. I really wouldn't feel good about drafting a tight end this high because there are tight ends far down on the draft board you can get in like rounds 2 and 3 that I like really just as much as Kyle Pitts. I think Brevin Jordan's absolutely insane. Brevin Jordan is absolutely fantastic, as well as Hunter Long. Jeremy Rucker's also very good. I think I'd be fine with either one of those guys. I don't think you go with Kyle Pitts here. So in my opinion, you're going to go with the best linebacker in the draft, and that being Micah Parsons out of Penn State. Number 9, the Denver Broncos. I don't think they go edge here. I don't really see the need for edge as much as people think. I think they go corner, and I think they go with the best cornerback in the draft, Patrick Surtain out of Alabama. All right, now here with the Dallas Cowboys, excuse me, a really tough season for them. Obviously, their quarterback is injured. Definitely not going quarterback here. Could go with... Okay. I'm going to go Caleb Farley out of Virginia Tech. Very good corner. Second best corner in the draft. And Dallas Cowboys could definitely use that at this pick. New York Giants. I think this is a pretty obvious pick in my opinion. I think if he's available, you have to go with him, and that is Kwity Paye out of Michigan. The best edge rusher in the draft, debatably. Actually, I got someone that I'll be talking about later who might be the best in the draft. But anyways, for now, we're going to say Kwity Paye is San Francisco 49ers. I think this is definitely quarterback. I really do. They had a really rough season. I don't think Jimmy G is it. I really don't. But I think Trey Lance, maybe he's not starting immediately, but I think Trey Lance is a good guy that you can work up and sit behind. Maybe Jimmy G, maybe for a season or so. So yeah, Trey Lance, 12 to San Francisco. Number 13, the Chargers, I think will go definitely O-line here. Sam Cosmi, Rashawn Slater, Christian Darrisaw, all on the board. But out of those three, in my opinion, I'm going to go Rashawn Slater out of Northwestern. I think he's the most versatile out of all those O-linemen. You can play wherever you want to, just plug him in. A plug-and-play guy, and he'll do really well for you. Now with the Vikings at the 14th overall pick. This is another kind of tough one for me because their safeties are either getting old or running out on their contracts. Could go safety, but I don't like any safeties going up this high right now. I'm not going to go safety here. So I will actually go O-line yet again. And I'm actually going to go not with Sam Cosmi. I'm going to go Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech. I don't know. I think Darrisaw and Slater are both better than Cosmi in my opinion. I'm sorry if it's a hot take for you guys. But anyways, on to 15 for the New England Patriots. Definitely could be drafting a quarterback here, but all the best quarterbacks are off the board and have to reach for Mac Jones. And that's a thing where I could see them trading down for Mac Jones. I feel like a quarterback like that, Belichick would absolutely love, but I'm not going to do it because I think Kyle Pitts is absolute perfect fit for the Patriots if they're not going to go quarterback. So I think Kyle Pitts definitely stops falling and goes here to the Patriots at 15. 16, the Arizona Cardinals, they could really use corner. I don't think that Pat P is it anymore. I think this also could be edge, but I don't think Joseph Osai is going to be worth taking here. So I am going to go with a corner. I'm going to go with J.C. Horn out of South Carolina. I think he's an absolute stud, and he'll do very well in that Cardinals system. 17, the Oakland Raiders. This is another toughie. I could see Joseph Osai going here, but I'm actually going to go with someone different. I'm going to go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah out of Notre Dame, second best linebacker in the draft, and the Raiders could really use one of those, so I think that is what they go with this pick at 17. Now, back to the Dolphins' actual pick, the one that they actually own. They own both, but their actual pick, you guys know what I'm saying. Anyways, at this pick, they could very well go running back. They really could, but I don't think a running back is going to go this high. But let me say this. I think Najee Harris is the best running back in the draft, but I don't think either one is going to go this high. So I am going to go with Vera Tucker out of USC. I'm going to go with Vera Tucker. I think they need a guard or a center more than they do a tackle, and Vera Tucker's going to do that for you. He's the best probably one of the best inside linemen in the draft. I think the Dolphins could do very well with him. Washington, another team people think could go with quarterback. I don't personally see it. I see them going offensive line here. I think I'm going to go with Sam Cosmi out of Texas. He also stops falling there and goes to the Washington football team. I think they're going to wait at least another season on a quarterback because I think the team is probably not going to be very, very good next season. They maybe wait for a quarterback next year or try to get one in free agency or one of those things. Also, another quarterback team here, Chicago Bears. Will they reach for a quarterback? I really don't think they do. I don't think that Mac Jones, Kyle Trask, or any of these guys are first-round talents. I really don't. But I could definitely see them reaching for it, or I could even see the Bears trading down for one. The Bears really need an O-line. I can't protect Trubisky for anything, but most of the best offensive linemen are off the board. So I could see them trading down, but I'm going to do this draft with no trades. I could definitely see them trading down if all the other O-linemen are off the board for a guy like Jalen Mayfield. So I'm just going to draft him straight up here without trading down. I think he's a very good player, and Bears, we all know Bears definitely need an O-line. Right here with the Indianapolis Colts, I could definitely see them finally going edge and taking Joseph Osai out of Texas. The Tennessee Titans, another team that's well-rounded. I don't think they're a very good team. They don't need that much to be even more successful. So I'm gonna reach for a guy in Gregory Rousseau, who's more of a project player. He's not gonna be able to step in right away and get much done for you, but he is gonna be a guy who, over time, if you can work him up and coach him up, he can be a great player for you. And I think Tennessee, that organization, is gonna be a good one that could coach him up and get him to be a great player. On back to the New York Jets. They did take their quarterback of the future in Justin Fields, just assuming that they traded Sam Darnold. So with this next pick, I'm going to go with a weapon for the New York Jets that they can use at the wide receiver spot. And actually, I'm not going to go with Rashad Bateman. I'm actually going to go with Kadarius Toney. I like Kadarius Toney a lot. I think he's a very good. He's versatile. He could even play running back for you if you wanted him to. I like this wide receiving core a lot in this draft, and I think Kadarius Toney is definitely worth being a first-round talent. On to the Pittsburgh Steelers, another team I think is kind of in a weird place. They don't seem like they're in a very good place running the ball. So I think I'm actually going to go Najee Harris here out of Alabama. In my opinion, best running back in the draft. Jacksonville Jaguars. Just drafted, obviously, Trevor Lawrence, their future quarterback, their star quarterback for the future. I think they're going to definitely throw him a weapon here. Or they could go O-line, actually, to protect him. But I do think they actually are going to go weapon. I'm not going to change my mind there. Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota will be the pick for me. The Cleveland Browns, they do need another edge guy outside of my goodness, why can't I think of names today? They need another edge guy outside of Myles Garrett. There I go. Remembered his name. So I think they could go definitely O-line, but actually I think a cornerback might be more of a need for them. And I'm going to go Asante Samuel out of Florida State here with the 26th pick. Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers definitely could also go edge. I think, man. I think they're actually going to go D-line here. I think they're going to go D-line. The best D-lineman in the class for me is Christian Barmore. However you say it, I apologize. I'm going to go Christian Barmore. And for the Ravens, Ravens, I'm going to go, this is actually a tough one. I'm going to go Liam Eichenberg out of Notre Dame. I don't think they need a tackle. They need I think Liam Eichenberg will be a better interior O lineman than Alex Leatherwood would. So I think I definitely go him at this pick. 29. This actually could be a quarterback spot. Drew Brees. Not sure how much longer he's going to play, but I don't expect it to be too much longer. But I actually am going to go linebacker. I'm going to go Zaven Collins out of Tulsa. Buffalo Bills could use a corner in Eric Stokes, but I'm actually not going to go that route. I think they're going to go with O-line. I think they're going to take Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama. Green Bay Packers definitely going corner. Eric Stokes best on the board, so I think they definitely go there. And with the final pick in the first round of the NFL draft, Kansas City Chiefs, I think will take another weapon. Definitely not running back. They just drafted a running back last year. Could use a linebacker, but I don't think Nick Bolton's going to get that done for you, in my opinion. I think Chris Olave can be that big physical receiver that the Chiefs really don't have. They have more speed guys. I think Chris Olave can be that more physical, a more physical receiver than that they have right now. So I'm going to go Chris Olave at Ohio State. So boys, that's the draft. You can pause if you want to, scrolling through all the picks. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.